And now to a unique perspective on the war in the Middle East. 5 American firefighters have answered the call of duty and volunteered to serve in Israel following the October 7th massacre and the war that broke out in its wake. Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson takes a look.
On October 7th, Martin County, Florida fire captain Chuck Cordills watched the Hamas massacre unfold on TV.
I just started pacing back and forth at home. I knew I had to be there.
Cordills found the Emergency Volunteer Project. 2 days later, he arrived at this firehouse about 20 miles from Gaza and got to work.
Fire department! We wake up to the sound of mortars and explosions, and we go to bed the same way.
You still put water on fire. You know, you still cut people out of cars.
Lieutenant Andy Broom from North Little Rock came because he feels a spiritual connection to the Jewish state.
You know, they're our friends. So I'm a Christian, and Israel is a shining light in the Middle East.
So did FDNY EMT and Long Island firefighter Jason Stukes.
I'm not Jewish, but I work for a Jewish community. I did it for the guys I work with. Their families live here.
They are charming. And they are very professional.
This Israeli fire chief says he lost men on October 7th. Others were called up by the military.
They help us in rocket scenes and in fires and car accidents.
In the U.S. would have 30, 40, 50 firefighters on scene. Here, they're doing it with a quarter of those numbers.
The language of the fire service, the work we do, is so similar. So when it's time to bunker out and go to a structure fire, then that's what you do.
For one Israeli firefighter now living in Stamford, Connecticut, the decision to come back home was easy.
First of all, it's my commitment to my country, my commitment to my family. And the second reason, as a first responder, the world must know what happened here.
The American firefighters that we spoke to say they're using their own vacation time to make this trip to Israel. Near the Gaza border in southern Israel, Lucas Tomlinson, Fox News.